Yeah.
Can everyone in the audience please close their eyes? Imagine yourself standing on a new planet that humans have not destroyed with global warming and pollution. Everyone else, open your eyes. This planet is our new beginning. This planet is Mars. Innovation in new technology has made this dream seem possible. Today, I'll be talking to you about SpaceX, whose goal is to revolutionize space technology with the ultimate goal is to live on other planets. After spending weeks researching many different articles, websites, and interviews, I'm prepared to inform you on SpaceX. Today we will cover what SpaceX is, then we will move into their accomplishments, and then I'll move into their future goals. So now, let's talk about what SpaceX is. SpaceX, in short, is an aerospace company, like Boeing or Airbus. But instead of focusing on commercial aviation inside of Earth's atmosphere, SpaceX focuses on commercial aviation in space. SpaceX was founded in 2002 by billionaire Elon Musk. They have quickly become known as the private space company to successfully launch and return a spacecraft from Earth's orbit. The main goal of SpaceX is to eventually get to Mars and colonize it. Elon Musk is a very, very wealthy man, but he cannot fund all of SpaceX on his own. According to Britannica.com, to combat these lack of funds, SpaceX started making supply deliveries to the International Space Station. They were the first privately owned company to deliver anything to the International Space Station. This is a huge feat. SpaceX also hopes to forward the technology of space travel because programs like NASA have seen enormous budget cuts over the years, and they are not innovating like they once were in the 1950s and 60s. And this is according to NASA.com. SpaceX having their doors open for more than 18 years now has given them lots of room to accomplish lots of milestones. Most impressive accomplishments is the self-landing rocket. So I have a quick question for everyone. Raise your hand if you believe that space travel is a cheap way of transportation, kind of like driving a car to school. That's what I thought. As you can see, space travel has never really been considered a cheap way of transportation because only the top 1% could ever even imagine using it. SpaceX saw this as a problem and wanted to fix it. An average NASA rocket costs around $500 million and can only be used once. SpaceX developed a rocket that can go up and come back down and be used again and again, thus literally saving billions of dollars. This is a game changer. Being the first privately owned space company whose main goal is to innovate, you're gonna have a lot of accomplishments. One of the main accomplishments is literally just existing. No one ever thought it was possible to have a privately owned space company that could actually accomplish anything. Even Buzz Aldrin has been seen criticizing them, saying that their goals are silly and they will never achieve them. And this is according to CNBC. This criticism comes from all type of media outlets who still believe that NASA is the only viable space program. Because for 80 years now, there's never really been a such thing as a private space company. Even with all their accomplishments, SpaceX still has a lot more planned for the future. SpaceX's main goal has always been to inhabit Mars. How many of you guys want to go to Mars? I'm actually curious. It's like half and half. According to Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX, the goal has been to help humanity become a multi-planet species. Mars has always been what SpaceX is after. Elon believes that our planet will not be able to sustain us for much longer. Pollution is contaminating our world, and because of global warming, we do not know how much longer we will be able to live here comfortably. SpaceX hopes to launch its first rocket into Mars in December of this year. And if everything goes to plan, they will send humans to Mars in 2024. The next main goal for SpaceX is to perfect their enormous rocket known as the Starship. The Starship will be powered by SpaceX's reusable rockets, which makes it very cheap compared to other rockets. The Starship can hold up to 100 people and will be used to carry humans hopefully to the moon and eventually to Mars. But for now, for a good source of income, SpaceX hopes to take tourists into space to look at the Earth from above. And they'll hope to be launching these trips in 2023, which is a lot sooner than I ever expected I may be able to go into space. Now, with all that said and done, I'm now going to conclude my speech. I hope that after my presentation today, you guys now have a better understanding of what SpaceX is and what their goals are. With all this amazing new technology, SpaceX will hopefully continue to innovate to help make the human race a multi-planet species. In conclusion, I give you a famous quote from Elon Musk: "I would like to die on Mars, just not on impact."